Barb's here, and today again I'm with Tigger, and Tig is here to talk to us a little bit about PDP controllers. Third-party controllers isn't something that we've covered a lot on the channel, but it is an interesting topic because what Tigger is kind of finding out is, boy, you can get a lot of really good PDP controllers really cheap at Goodwill, can't you, Tigger?
Yeah, I mean, as you can see here, I've got a nice spectrum of controllers that I've gotten. I did not get this one from Goodwill. This is an OG one. That was my go-to, actually, for the longest time.
Now, this is the rockcandy. You said that you used this for a daily driver for how long?
Quite a few number of years since I got my Xbox One. And the funny thing is it's actually wired.
And that's the thing about the PDP controllers. Well, they are licensed, they are wired. People always say to me, is this a really good controller? I mean,
yeah.
The fact that it is wired is, if you can live with that, I mean, what's the quality like?
Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting on a beanbag chair, playing video games, hanging out, the wire's really not a big deal, at least for me. And at the time, my dog would just sleep on me and wasn't really getting in the way. So I didn't have to worry about pets sitting on the wire. But yeah, I mean, like the controller just feels really good. I mean, I think I played probably like 20 or 30 different games with this. I played some of the Fallout games, Borderlands and all that with this.
The response and the buttons and stuff, so the mechanicals have been really good.
Yeah.
It endured for a long time.
Yeah.
So some of the other ones here that I noticed, this is like the new Afterglow. Now this purple one is the Afterglow, and it has even has the buttons underneath. Plus, it has RGB lighting in the faceplate itself. One of these controllers, what can you get one of these for on Goodwill, do you think?
See, I got that in a bundle. Yeah, so a lot of times what I found is that they will sell them in a bundle and say that they're not tested, or maybe they plugged it in and say it just powers on. But that's sort of where you can get a sweet spot in terms of pricing, because people don't want to take that chance. But, when you've got a bundle of, let's say, 10 controllers, you could bid maybe like $30 on it and win the auction, and then they all end up working. Or at least for that matter, if you've got a couple of them, you may be able to piece them out and repair some of them. But still, it ends up working out in your favor at the end.
Nothing works out in your favor like this particular controller here. This is the Halo 2 Banished Controller. It is a PDP exclusive, and it was limited to about 5,000. Now, Tigger, you didn't realize that this controller was worth as much as it was.
No.
And how did you acquire this? Through Goodwill, correct?
Yeah, that was a Goodwill controller. So, again, looking at buying bundles, I was initially starting out just trying to buy controllers so that I could fix some of the other controllers I had that maybe had drift or had broken pieces and parts. So that's how this kind of started out. But this was in one of those random bundles with some other, like PDP and non-Microsoft controllers, like, rockcandy or what have you. And I think I won that auction for like $23, $24.
And what is the going rate for this right now? What is it book?
So anywhere between $400 to $600.
Whoa, wow. Isn't that something? So, the fact that people say that these third-party controllers aren't worth anything or are worth collecting, I'm not so sure that that's the case. And as you can see here, you can do this affordably, and this is a good way, perhaps, to be an introduction to controller collecting, don't you think, Tig, for somebody just starting out?
Yeah, I would agree. And also a quick tip. One of the things that I was doing was I was using a Google image search to reverse image search what these controllers were. And somehow I missed this one, and I didn't realize it until after I'd won the auction what this actually was. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I'll take a picture, or I'll take the picture that's in the listing, and I'll go to images.google.com or whatever, just do a reverse image search to see what those different things are, because you might find some gems in there that people are just skipping over, and you get a collection for $12.
And that's a good point. I think that it's important to remind people you just never know what you may come across at Goodwill and other thrift stores as well. Well, the Goodwill online, shopgoodwill.com, is perhaps the most well-known of the great places to go to find a good deal on Xbox stuff. There are other places as well. And, you can check out your local thrift stores, and you just never know where you may find it. OfferUp is another one that I hear.
OfferUp, yeah.
Yeah, you've said Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I got a good score from Facebook.
You just never know where you find these gems. And, it's all about the search. But if you're looking for something to start with that you could collect, and, you might be able to find some gems yourself, the third-party controllers may be the thing. My name's Barbs. here with Tigger. We will see you in the next one. Bye now.